Well, the holidays are almost here, which means kids are writing up those wish lists. And this year, the most coveted gifts feature favorite characters as well as a little magic. Naomi Ruckham takes a look at what's hot in our Consumer Alert.
The new Pokemon Squishmallow is one of the year's hottest toys.
If you don't get it now, you might not get it.
Correct. Yeah, these are going to be sold out very, very quickly. They're only available in limited quantities.
The Toy Insider's Marissa Silva says the latest toy from Magic Mixies will also be popular.
The brand new crystal ball for this year, and we are getting ready to conjure our Mixie friend.
Kids use a magic wand to reveal their own character.
About as interactive as it can get.
Yeah, for sure. And what I love most about this, you can reset it and do this magic experience over and over again.
Many toys have an educational twist, like the CoComelon Learning Bus.
So when you pop it in here, the bus will recognize which letter. So it'll say A.
But if you want to go big,
some really cool 360 spins.
There's the remote-controlled Jurassic World T-Rex.
He's got some great sound effects too.
Try?
Yeah.
Dolls are in demand like these from the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. And LOL Surprise has customizable dolls with 320 mix and match looks.
The shades, the earrings, the dress, the hairstyles, you can really do lots of different things with these dolls.
But no matter what your kids' hearts desire, be ready to spend more.
Inflation is hitting the toy box for sure. We're really recommending that people build about 15% more into their toy shopping budgets this year.
Unlike the past 2 years, toy companies expect to have plenty of supply. Still, you may want to snag the most popular items before they disappear. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Now, while some of the hottest toys can cost around $300, there are plenty of high-value toys available for $20 or less. Well, Subway has good news for sandwich fans who want their food now and don't care about a lot of customization. The restaurant unveiled a new vending machine filled with pre-made sandwiches. Subway plans to install the machines at places that you might expect, such as college campuses, airports, as well as hospitals. The company claims the machines use artificial intelligence to accept verbal orders. The concept of pre-made sandwiches isn't new for Subway. Well, work is well underway on floats for the 96th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. 5 new floats will debut in next week's celebration. Now, you can catch a Baby Shark from Nickelodeon, among other displays from Toys R Us, Macy's, Netflix, and Wonder. Each set is thought up and created by Macy's Parade Studio, a crew of carpenters, engineers, balloon technicians, and others who work to put together the festive displays.